Welcome to episode number 1 of his brand new Green Bay Packers franchise series. And today, so we're playing franchise of Madden 21 as finally Madden 21 tier. Obviously, I already have 2 Face the Franchise episodes already up. The other one went up a few hours ago. Hopefully, episode 3 will be soon. If I did, maybe tomorrow. If I didn't film episode 3, that's later today, the day. Then I can post it tomorrow, but if I can't, then tomorrow. But either way, postseason tomorrow. Next episode, I won't be the show 20. Postseason series will go up no matter what. But if I didn't film episode 3 of my Face the Franchise series today, it can go up tomorrow as the first video. At probably 4, but that's the time's up Madden 21, and Madden 21 is until obviously I start school, which is now Tuesday, and on starting Tuesday, there's no time slots, and there's no time slots. So really, a video to go up anytime, and it can be anything. So we're about to play the Vikings. We went 3-1 in the preseason. We lost the first game, won the next 3, and the third game I actually played the moments, and then at halftime I simmed the rest of the game because really it's preseason. And remember, I have Jordan Love, and I made some few changes. I did some trades. I actually didn't look at the transits. I never. Oh yeah, this. Let's go to NFC. And then let's go to traded. Football team traded. Seriously, football team. I don't know if we go to NFC. Let's go to us. Packers football team. It doesn't say I just because we're in the regular season, but I forgot. We just got some draft picks. We got a better right end. We're an 83 overall. 85 offense, 81 defense, so we're pretty good. I didn't start when we were like an 81 overall, so I have improved this team a little bit. We have Taylor starting at right guard. We have Wagner. We don't have Bellata anymore. We still have Matiara at 96. We still have Jenkins. We have Lindley. I mean, only our right side's a problem, but our left side, our center's pretty good. Tight end, remember Jimmy Graham on the Bears. They released him. The Packers released Jimmy Graham. So tight end, I mean, we still have 75, Lewis. And he did pretty good in the preseason. He did good in the preseason, or well. We have Stanton, Kumaro, and then that's our wide receiver, tight end. We have Williams as a fullback, I guess. And then Jones is a running back, but then Williams, who's the first string fullback, is a second string running back. We still have Adams over here, and then Lazard, and St. Brown, but yeah. Sometimes we have 5 receivers, so you might see like Adams, Stanton, Lewis, and then like Kumaro and like Lazard or something. And then the defensive side, I got this what is his name? Cameron Wade. He's a right outside linebacker, but I edited him to a middle linebacker, so I don't know, like an 86 to a 70. But really, he can't. We have Zaire Smith as a left outside linebacker. He was a left outside linebacker, not a right outside linebacker. He was a left outside linebacker. So yeah, that's why I moved in the middle linebacker. So I mean, our middle linebacker 1 is D, our middle linebacker 2 is C, because obviously they don't have like Martinez anymore. We have Savage and Amos, their safeties. Right now, and then we also got this Logan Ryan, who's an 87. And I mean, that's 2 free agent signings, and he's still an 87 because I didn't move him. He's actually a cornerback, and that's an A-. And our other cornerback is a B, I think. I mean, look, 90 and 87 for our 2 cornerbacks. We have Covington and Hallman, and after that we have Josh Jackson on the other side. So I mean, we're pretty good. And then we also via trade. This is what we got: is Christian Covington. That's the guy we got. We also we got a 5th round pick, and we gave up like a 1st round pick for this 2021, and second 1st round pick for the 2021 NFL draft, and a 2nd round pick for the 2020 1st round pick for the 2021 NFL draft. So basically, a 1st round pick for the next NFL draft, and a 2nd round pick for the next one after that. And then we got a 5th round pick for the next NFL draft. For the 2021 one. And we have Dean Lowry, Kenny Clark. Pretty good. I mean, our offense is pretty good. Our defense is really good. Well, I mean, our offense is better, 85, and you can see our green is not like the light green, it's the bright green. That's when you get 85. I mean, we're at 83 overall, and our defense is an 81. It's pretty good, and that's me, by the way. Benny J. Same, really. He was last year. That's the exact same as last year. Casual, like the sweatshirt with the short sleeve sweatshirt. Comfy pants, property of Packers, and just Packers on the comfy pants, and then I have a hoodie, and obviously I'll have a long sleeve sweatshirt if it's cold, which it's not really cold here. First of all, we're indoors, and Minnesota, I did. It's at this point, I think it's September first week, so I think it's September 13th. Yeah, it's September 13th. Next episode will be Week 4 against the Falcons, Monday Night Football. It's at home, 8:15 p.m. Eastern for some reason. And then Week 5 is our bye. So, but the episodes will be Week 1, Week 4, Week 9, Week 14, and Week 17. Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There won't be as many as 4 games between episodes. Like, between Week 4 and 9, obviously there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 weeks, but there's only 3 games because Week 5 is our bye. So yeah, the episodes will be Week 1, which is this episode, Week 4, which will be the next episode, and then Week 9, Week 14, and Week 17, and then obviously the playoffs. Hopefully we can go undefeated, but hopefully we still to make it. I made a season goal to make it to the Super Bowl, so hopefully that happens. So yeah, let's do it. Step/simulate training. Play full day. The game that I usually play off camera, like I might do Week 2 and 3 right after this. Will be, I usually do the moments, where play the moments, fastest way to play, critical third down, 2-minute drill, red zone moments, and more. 20-minute experience. This is 60. And offense and defense, well, play full game. Take your time and play every snap of the game. And by the way, the next episode of my Vinny J Madden 21 Face the Franchise series will be the national championship game in Vinny J's junior year, and I won't sim the national championship game at all, no matter what. I know that I have it. You can sim if you want to, or sim part of it. You know what? I'm not going to sim. If I wasn't going to sim, I wasn't going to sim all of it, but I was going to sim some of it, maybe like play the moments, but I'm not going to sim it at all. And that will be the next episode of my Vinny J Madden 21 Face the Franchise series will be just the national championship game, and I won't sim it at all. And then after that, then I said it would have been if I decide not to play myself in the NFL draft and do my senior year in college. You have to play one regular season game, and then you play the semifinal game. If you win it, then the national championship game. And for the first national championship game face the franchise in your junior year, it's at Levi Stadium, home of last year's NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. Also San Francisco Giants in baseball. And then the next year it's home. And the next year, in your senior year, if you decide not to play yourself in the NFL draft after your junior year, it's at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the New Orleans Saints, who did make the NFC Championship game in the 2018 season, and then lost to these Vikings in overtime and last season, and it's the 2019 NFC Wildcard Playoff game. I was watching that game. I was also broadcasting that entire game. I think it was Adam Thielen with the game-winning touchdown. Game-winning touchdown, that left corner of the end zone, which everyone thought was OPI, which it was close to OPI there. But yeah, we're playing the Vikings. We're in 83 overall. They're in 80. We have Adams, double me, Rogers, Gambler, and then Alexander shutdown. And then for them, they have Smith, reinforcement, cut first one free, and then Adam Thielen double me, like Adams. So it is on rookie. It just doesn't say it there. Play call enhanced, and I don't know. My first choice is usually for the preseason I put it to here is first choice receive, second choice with win. I want the other way around. I want first choice with win, second choice receive. That means if I say we won the coin toss, I don't want to defer and then point towards the win. Because if we tip into the wind, that means like if we're going to take a field, we're only going that same way for when we take a field goal in the first quarter, and then after that, I don't know. Yeah, first choice with win, second choice receive, because That means if we win the coin toss to start the game, which you don't see, even in the Super Bowl, you don't decide. You see it though. For overtime, you get to decide, like, what for the road team. So if we did the overtime, we'll decide if we want to heads or tails. It's always the road team for the game and before overtime. Beat your rival 150 at speed, rush for 150 total yards, and I'm not sure how many at speed you would get. I'd see. I want to watch it quickly. Let's watch a presentation. Alan Roach. That's where Super Bowl 52 was. They're kicking off. Unless we won the toss and elected to. We won the toss and deferred to the second. The Panthers won the toss and deferred to the second half. There's no win because we're inside US Bank Stadium. So we decided to just kick this way. It doesn't really matter because there's no win because we're at US Bank Stadium. Which, I mean, in this world, I think it's less than 2 weeks away from the opening at Thursday Night Football, Texans versus Chiefs in Kansas City, home of the obviously last year's Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs, and a rematch of last year's AFC Division Round playoff, in which the Texans blew a 24-0 lead. Sorry, Texans fans, I brought up. I'm not sure what this is, but you didn't miss anything. I don't think the Packers play the Washington football team this year. They did last year, but they weren't called that. They were called something else. I'm not going to say it because it's on. They were still the tackle. The tackle. As I did, I mean, it's hard to, as I did open field tackle by whoever that was. So we have 3-4, nickel, dime, quarter, prevent, which is new this year. That's like it's like prevent, like, I don't know, like Hail Mary or something, or last play of the game, you just have to pretend a touchdown or something. I remember it's the Las Vegas Raiders. Last year was the Oakland Raiders, and before. I remember the the Vegas Golden Knights when the Suns got their first year, and the announcers actually talked about it as they played the Super Bowl with the Raiders. They said the Vegas hockey team. That's the Vegas Golden Knights. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Vegas Golden Knights. It's because I guess there's still 3 words. Vegas Golden Knights 3, Las Vegas Raiders. There's Las Vegas Golden Knights. Doesn't sound that. That's a short. Vegas. Okay, it's 4th down. So total 3 and out then. They only got 3 yards. And I wanted to try to block it, but that guy won't. Here we go. Let's try to return this maybe. I got the our own 48. Here comes A-Rod. I'm sorry the last episode I faced the franchise series, which I'll be linked in the description below, but technically it's the last video on this channel. I know it's super long, but next episode will not be super long, hopefully. It shouldn't be. I might cut some of it out. I might cut some of this out too. I might cut some of the obviously I'll show you this gameplay, but I might in the next episode I face the franchise series, I might cut out some of the gameplay. I might cut out some of the gameplay I might cut out some of the gameplay in this episode, and or the next episode I face the franchise series, or neither. But I probably here we go. Here's Jones. See, I cut out some gameplay of this episode and or the next episode of my face the franchise series, or neither. There'll probably be at least one of them. I'll cut the gameplay, some of the gameplay out of the video. I got about 4 minutes in the first episode, and like, and here's Rogers. Jeez. So yeah, I cut out about 4 minutes of 4 minutes in the first episode I faced the franchise series, and then about, I'd say like, I don't know, I didn't count, but probably like 7 minutes into episode 2, or it might have been like more like 10 minutes. Here we go, end zone. Okay, so I cut out 4 minutes of gameplay, or 4 minutes of video or footage. The first episode, Vinny J. Madden 21 faced the franchise series. It was, I don't know how much. It might have been up. It might have been up to like 10 in episode 2. I'm not sure how much it will be in this episode, if any. And then from the next episode, Vinny J. Madden 21 faced the franchise series, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Because if it's not, then it'll probably be like, could be like next weekend. And that's a touchdown. Oh. Well, it might not be. I mean, if I can't film it, if I can't go up tomorrow, because I can't film it later, because if I run out of time, I have an IR hockey game today. Because hockey's finally bad. Yeah. If I can't do it, then it'll probably be sometime. Episode 3 will be sometime this week if I didn't film it at night after school, after I do my homework if I have any, or this weekend. I might film it on like say Thursday, but it might go up on like Saturday. Here we go. Oh, this is not a good throw. Oh, what a throw! Touchdown! Devontae Adams! His first touchdown of the 2020 season. 6-0 Packers. Series will be Monday. And we got square. It's Adams. I know how to celebrate now. Let's throw a team celebration. Why not to celebrate just LL too? 72-yard touchdown, second touchdown of the game for Adams in the first quarter. I mean, he's bumping over reporters down there. 14-0, 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. One play, 72 yards, 10 seconds long. And this is the thumbnail. Oh, yeah, we had the thumbnail maybe. Trying to the title of this video will probably be. I mean, the first it was what for Face the Franchise episode 1. Man 21 was here for episode 2. Well, it was seeing Snoop Dogg on the field, and then for episode 1 of this year, almost like to say franchise is here, and then for episode 1 like Dash C career mode's here, they'll say Dash C is here, and after that, I don't know, might say like usually sometimes it says like for next episode it could be like playing the Falcons or something. That's what. And here we go. No win, so there's not to get straight, but rather than no win, it's gonna be go like 5 yards in the end zone, or about 5 yards in the end zone, and he needs it. I have played at the new stadium, Allegiant Stadium for the home of the Las Vegas Raiders. I have not played at the SoFi Stadium, home of the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams yet. I might right after I'm filming this, or I might, or both. I might also do then week 2 and 3 play the Mullins. Maybe not, because then I can't play it then in the next episode. Here we go. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. And it's a split screen, and that went nowhere. Let's go with flex. 3rd and 14. Let's go with silver shot pinch. End of the first quarter, the scores: the Panthers 14, the Vikings 0. Same play. Here we go. Here we go. And the play could have been a first down. They down at the tip because he was behind whoever that was. And they don't just return middle. There's Wade, a new guy. Be a free agency before week 1 of the preseason. And I got blocked. And we got time to return this. Let's go that way. Swerve back. Take over our own 48. 12 seconds in the second quarter. There's Adams. I should give a. I don't know if Jones has got a rush yet, so I don't know. 95 might. Not sure if he's got a. I think he has. Yeah, he has. Titans versus Broncos at the Senate game at 10:10 Eastern. Oh, that's a Senate game. Senate Monday Football Day. There's always 2 in week 1. Let's show a spite. And the ball starts at a half too. I mean, look at it. It's 1.52 at 11 seconds. And there's another one of those. With I think Jones was one of them, and then defensive players was the other one. So it's 21-0. Not even 30 seconds in the second quarter. 5:37 they don't in the second quarter. So I guess it's 21 seconds, 23 seconds in. 18-yard line. There's always total 17 games on ESPN or 17 Monday Football games on ESPN a year. 2 in week 1 and then 1 from week 2 to 16 and then not 1 in week 17. But in week 1 there's always 2 Monday Football games, and Titans versus Broncos is the Senate one. Usually the Senate one is one that's on the West Coast because like 10:10 Eastern there it's 7:10. So yeah. And and then do the one. Usually they do a AFC, one of the 2 AFC wildcard playoff games, and then do the Pro Bowl. So total, I just do 19 games, 17 Monday Football games, one of the 2 AFC wildcard playoff games, and then the Pro Bowl. And then after that, and for the other playoffs, Fox, CBS, and NBC cover them. This year, the Super Bowl 55, CBS is covering the Super Bowl. It was NBC and CBS traded, so NBC is doing it. That's for Super Bowl 56, and then CBS is doing it for Super Bowl 55. So yeah, there's always 2 Monday Football games in week 1. And the 7 Monday Football game in week 1 is one on the West Coast. Like Denver's on the West Coast. They're in Pacific time, aren't they? But like, last year in Oakland, when there were the Oakland Raiders, they play out on I think it was the Broncos. I don't remember, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I guess Denver technically there would start at 8:10 because that's just no amount of time. Like 2020 coming up later tonight. It's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams. That's true. And Sunday Night Football, obviously, NBC's doing the Texans versus Chiefs season opener on the Thursday Night Football, and Sunday Night Football is the Cowboys versus Rams, the debut of SoFi Stadium. There's obviously no preseason games, and then the Chargers in week 1 play on the road. I don't know who they play, but I saw they play the Cincinnati Bengals at 4:05 Eastern on Sunday in Cincinnati. So first game at SoFi Stadium will be the Cowboys versus Rams on Sunday Night Football, the season premiere of Sunday Night Football. I blew right past him. Took just 4 rushes, 8 yards. I like that new logo for LA because obviously from 2016, 7? Yeah, from 2016 to 2009, so it took 4 years. They played at the Coliseum, where they also played the Rose Bowl, and that was Penny Clark, half a sack. If 2 guys sat the same guy, both of those guys get half a sack, so that's half a sack. But so it's 0.5 sacks or 0.5. Here we go. 3rd and 17. After the 2. And the 43. Here we go. Another shot! Florida, sack and a half now. That was a full sack for him. It's 4th and 25. There's Rogers. That's 3 scores. Here we go. Ah, the guy blocked me. Here we go. Can I return this? Oh, there's a die. Oh, I should have. Well, that didn't work. I might put Love out there so I can try to have a chance at his first throw and first pass and touchdown in the NFL. And here we go. Here's Adams out of the tackle. Bakhtiari's hurt. He hasn't looked hurt. He's just on his left knee. But yeah, Jordan Love I'll probably put in eventually so he can try to get his first pass completion and first passing touchdown in his NFL career. Let's throw to Jones. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, it's not that hard to do it around the computer. I already has 150 yards, 5 or 7, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Jones bruised sternum, so I have to put in now NYJ mid. Okay, the 57. So that's not good. Did I sub him? Oh no. Have anyone better? Bakhtiari. Who's left guard? I don't know, but I gotta hurry. And I gotta call timeout, ran out of time. I didn't wanna delay a game. I gotta figure out subs. So it goes from left guard, center. Okay, this is left tackle, but then. So this is the guy who came in for Bakhtiari. So this is a left tackle. Turner's not playing right now, so I want to put Billy Turner there. Although he's supposed to be a right guard, but he's only left tackle right now. Yeah, well, at least he's supposed to be. I know. It's supposed to be. Let me put it this way. It's supposed to be. I mean, yeah. Billy Turner's a right. Technically, he's a right. Technically, he has him as because he's technically a right guard, but he's a right guard at left tackle. Give it to Jones. First Monday Football Day, it said it, but then I think the Giants were in a Jones! 3rd and goal. 3 rushes, 67 yards, 1 touchdown. They probably have, let's show quick plans, because they don't have goal lines, so it's not hard to run against that. 2-minute warning. I meant to do a quick lines, but the quick lines, change that. I have Adams, Stanton, and really that's all. Here we go. Adams! Touchdown! 3rd touchdown in the first half! And the other one is Jones. The other Packers player, they have 4. Adams is 3 receiving touchdowns, and Jones is 1 rushing touchdown. And it's 28 and a minute 58 to go in the first half. For the second half, I might put Love in there as trying to do his first passing touchdown, first pass completion in his NFL career. 3-0. Seahawks over the Falcons with 5 minutes left in the first half. Obviously, in the games that are simulated, they're 15-minute quarters, not 6. Here we go. Why do I have so many injuries? Okay, he looked fine, and then because it said he had, and hopefully Bakhtiari is now for long because we have that Nitman to replace him. We also have Billy Turner to replace him. He's wide open. Although Billy Turner is really a right guard right now, he's a right guard, but he's playing left tackle because Bakhtiari is hurt. Out of bounds, minute and a half to go. They're at R43. Another dance, or another, not dance, but another posting for a pitcher. That's third in the game. That was another, or then Williams, both run it. Jones, Williams, Rogers, and some other players. The Dolphins are up 10-7 on the Patriots. Remember, the Patriots no longer have Brady. And then we have shoulder strain for the guy who we got via trade. Not stupid, man. Re-injury risk is medium. If it was high, or if it was low, I definitely would put him in. Medium, I still put him in. High, I would have left him out. Here we go. This is a screen, but it's blown up. Smith, okay. They hurried up and then they call a timeout. Okay. That one only did a shutout because they aren't field goal range. But I think it was a screen, but he didn't pass it because they're at the 39s are on the edge of field goal range. Bears need 14-7 on the Lions. That means all four teams in the NFC are playing each other. Lions, Bears, or Bears, Lions in Detroit, and then the Packers and Vikings in Minneapolis. Here we go. Let's just strong safety overload 3. 3rd and 13, but they're in field goal range. Both teams have one timeout left. Here we go. Did him! Oh! Got him! Out of field goal range! Timeout! I want to hit the ball back. We did. The ball sets in half, though. Now they're out of field goal range. I want to... Fifth time. Okay, that's like to aim right for the sideline, and that will go out at 22 with 36 seconds to go. No timeouts, but... 3 passing touchdowns for Rodgers, all to Adams, and then 1 rushing touchdown for Jones. Here we go. I want to try to get out of bounds. Got him! Let's go! 36-yard. Here we go. R1 is open, and it's Jones! Touchdown! What a catch! Got both feet down. It's 2 feet in the NFL. It's 1 foot in college and below. Jones with 1 receiving touchdown and 1 passing touchdown, and for Rodgers 4 passing touchdowns. 1 to Jones, 3 to Rodgers, and then the other touchdown belongs to Jones. So Jones has a receiving touchdown and a receiving touchdown and rushing touchdown. Adams has 3 receiving touchdowns and then Rodgers has 4 passing touchdowns. 3 to Adams, 1 to Jones. That was a good catch. Now it's 14-10. Bears with a minute 36 to go in the first half over there. 35 for 5 and extra points. I think we have 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and I think we have 5 touchdowns and 5 drives, and then the Vikings have 5 punts and 5 drives, and then they didn't have the ball first. So this, we have 5 drives, we have 5 touchdowns. They have 5 drives, they have 5 punts. This is their 6th drive now. So 6 drives in the first half, pretty good because we've been scoring so much. They were in field goal range until I sapped them. Here we go. They have 1 timeout left. Okay, that's not good. Finally use it. They do. 44. They're on 44, but that'd be out of bounds. No, I don't want that. I wanna blitz. Here we go. Are they gonna run it? No, they're not. Here we. Oh. 11 for 17, 91 yards. But he hasn't. 14-7 Ravens over the Browns. It's in Baltimore. And that's now 3rd down and 10 seconds left. If they don't get this here, well, let me see. Neither team has a timeout. And he laid a long play that's like the 35, R35, and out of bounds for a first. And that's gonna get to R41, but time will run out. They're not gonna hurry up. Time will run out. Anyway, they're on the edge of field goal range. And we're at halftime. And let's listen to John the Coachman and EA Sports halftime report.
Thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, and as they approach halftime, it's the Bears who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Mitchell Trubisky. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. DK Metcalf, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes
Washington football. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Washington football team, Washington D.C.
Was on target in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon God.
Always for the regular season, there's always John the Coachman always shows you 3 games. Right, the postseason, and that's the preseason, the postseason. Looks like that pathetic halftime report.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
We hit the ball, remember that. So we hit the ball. The Bears and Lions now still 21-10, but they're still in the first half. Here we go. Can I return this? No. It's the 30-yard line. Let's throw it strong. And then let's throw it inside. Let's stay with the zone, dude. I mean, we have 310 total yards. We have 70 rushing yards now. Here we go. 4 yards. 4 yards. 3 yards. And there's, let's just run it down. I want to see what Jones can do. And I'm probably going to put Love in there, so. Let's go. Come on, Jones. Dot around. Oh, there's someone there, but they are 48. Let's put, maybe in the 4 car up in. No, I know how to do, let's put Love in there. Is he in there? Yeah, here's Love. First snap in the NFL in his career. The ones in the preseason don't count. Here we go. And then it's his first pass, Jordan Love. That's his first completed pass. That's his first completed pass in his NFL career. Here we go. Here we go. I know I'll run with it. Oh, I tried to spin, didn't work though. First, no, he's rushed for 7 yards in his NFL career. Hopefully, Rodgers not mad he's not playing. But I mean, clearly, first of all, this is probably the future of the team after Aaron Rodgers retires or leaves. And you're up 35-0. Here we go to the end zone, and it's. Oh, I might want to challenge that. And I'll probably at some point put Rodgers back in the game. I just want to see if Love can do it. I want to make sure. Oh, that's close. I want to see if I want to challenge this or not. No, bad foot. That left foot was on the white line when they caught the ball. Here we go. Let's throw to Jones. First down. Off 2 for 3 at 33 yards. Let's pivot to Jones. How about 3:25 to go in the third quarter and count 35-0 Packers. Here we go. There was a guy that was just standing there waiting for Jones, but he got 4 yards. Weird. Pure snowing sound like Dodger. One sleeping. Both are flip around. Try to quit plans maybe. Just, I mean, there we go. First career passing touchdown for Jordan Love. Jordan Love with his first career his first career passing touchdown, and that's Adams' fourth receiving touchdown of the game. Let's fade a field goal or fade an extra point. Yeah, I don't. I mean, look at this. J.J. Stott is just running, and he's under the 2-point conversion. Actually, that was Jordan Love, not J.J. Stott. Because usually the holder on a field goal for a team is their punter or the backup quarterback, and technically Jordan Love is their backup quarterback, so he was the holder on there. I thought it was J.J. Stott. And by the way, J.J. Stott is our punter, so he punts the ball for a punt. He also kicks the ball, or he has punts and kickoffs, and Mason Crosby does. J.J. Stott does punts and kickoffs, and Mason Crosby does field goals and extra points. And then I guess our holder for field goals and extra points is Jordan Love. I thought that was J.J. Stott, but that was Jordan Love.
You're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2. I'm sorry, I know they got it.
43-0, 2:19 to go in the third quarter. Maybe I should up the difficulty, like maybe pro. But I want to win, and either way, you never know. I mean, the games are close in the game that's played the moment because I was not playing the entire game. This is new. All these cutscenes on the sideline. You don't see that. You saw the post for the pictures. I think that was I saw that in Madden 19 or something. I mean, they're passing it. That's a first down. It's that, and clearly I'm on rookie in what? I almost that high school game, that first one faced the franchise. I almost lost. It's because I only played the fourth quarter because that's when J came in. 17-10 Ravens. 5:02 up in the third quarter. There's another pitcher. See Jones. There wasn't. I might have skipped it, but there was Jones, Williams, Rogers, and 2 other players. I think. So it's 21-10 Bears with 3:28 to go in the third quarter. I don't know how they got that quick when we started setting out. They were still in the first half. I don't know what is going on over there. It's 14-7 Jets over the Bills in Buffalo. Just giving you a scoreboard update because obviously Jonathan touched only had 3 games. 3:15 to go in the third quarter. 14-7. Yeah, Raiders are at the Panthers are up 21-20 on the Las Vegas Raiders. We only scored 8 points in that quarter. With a minute 40 to go in the third quarter, it's 21-20. Panthers over the Raiders. So it's a 1-point game over there. Close game. Bowled through that guy, but that guy's wide open. And yeah, and the Chargers and Bengals play. And then it's the Buccaneers versus Saints. So Brady versus Drew Brees, and then the Cardinals versus 49ers. Tom Murray versus Jimmy G. What in the... Yeah. And Prescott versus Goff. And then the Night Football is the Steelers versus Giants in New York. I said MetLife Stadium is home of the New York Giants and the New York Jets. Here we go. Bowled through that guy. Send it down. The Pine on deck. Not really a shutout, unless now we can enforce a turnover, not the amount of field goals, but they're at the 10. Send it in goal. 4:52 to go in the fourth quarter. And And you never know. I also did block the field goal. Another one of those. It's like what, 5 in the episode on the game, which was have been this episode. Seahawks at 17-16 over the Falcons at 12-13. They go in the fourth quarter. The game's our simulator, which is everyone besides the Patters zone. He was wide open. 15-minute quarters. Here it's 6. So yeah, forcing the field goal and never know how to block it. It's 27 yards in the right hash. No shutout. It's a 40-point game, 43-40. It's 40-point game. It's a 40-point game now, 43-3. Sorry, I think I said 43-40. I think the first time I said it's a 40-point game, 43-40. It's still a 40-point game. It's 43-3, not 43-40. 40-point game, 43-3. So no shutout. They have shorter points of Vikings have not a touchdown yet though. Hopefully I didn't tell them. Hopefully I didn't not allow it. Hopefully I didn't Hopefully they don't get a touchdown. I want to keep them. Okay, that's a Minnesota player. I mean, like. Rodgers is back. I mean, this is like double coverage, but he's open! Stanton. They're now by 5, 21-16, 11:47 to go in that game. All over for about 5 yards. Let's throw a 94. Well, that was 95. Let's throw a 94 Will. 4 for 4 in the game. And that sift on the die down to the Vikings 30. 110 rushing yards for Jones. 6 yards after contact. Let's go with mid-attack. Oh! The 3-yard pit sits. Also, the Vikings offense hasn't got a touchdown yet, but the defense has. So the Vikings, so the Vikings did get a touchdown. The defense, the Vikings offense haven't got a touchdown yet, but the defense has. So now it's a 33-point game. It's 43-10. I don't think Jordan Love's back in. Here we go. I have Adams. Love. Let's go. Team celebration. Another touchdown. 5th receiving touchdown this season. 5th receiving touchdown of the game.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion. He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter. And the QB
50-10.
How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything.
So the Vikings offense has not got a touchdown yet, but the defense has. So I did give up a touchdown. So I didn't want to give up a touchdown. Well, I didn't want to give up any points, but I did. So if I didn't want to give up any points, I did. So then my focus turned to not giving up a touchdown, but I did. It was a pit sit. So technically the offense. So I don't want to give up any points. When I did, then my focus turned to not giving up any touchdowns, but I did. It was a pit sit. So the Ravens offense has not got a touchdown yet, but the defense has. Man. Oh, I dove at his feet and missed, but then I sacked him. Dave or Smith. 5 sacks for the Panthers, none for the Vikings. Turnovers, I think it's, well, the Vikings have at least one. I'm not sure how many, well, I know the Vikings have one. I'm not sure if we have any. We have one. It was a pick 6 by whoever that player was. So yeah. They're down, but
Dogs?
yeah.
You want to go, dogs?
Yeah, I should have done the block. Anyway, can I return this? Oh! 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 Return the punt! No, no way! This is insane. 63-yard punt return, 56-10. Now it's 57-10. We have what? 8 touchdowns? 8 touchdowns? No, 7 touchdowns. 7 touchdowns? Here, let me then. I have 57 points. That's yeah, 8 touchdowns. 8 touchdowns, 7 extra points, and then obviously that fade extra point, and Jordan Love ran in, so that's 57 points. Minute 42 to go in the fourth quarter, 57-10. So, and then the Vikings have a field goal and then a touchdown and an extra point, and they have the touchdown via pick 6. So the Vikings haven't got an offensive touchdown yet, but they have a defensive touchdown and they have a touchdown in general. But their offense, well, they don't. What? Kirk Cousins only has what, like 150 passing yards? 172, 18 or 30, 172 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. So, you know, turnovers 1-0 in favor of the Vikings. So they got their only touchdown, pick 6. And then, but points, well, we lead by 47, 57-10. And he's wide open, and he misses the guy wide open. There we go, 3rd down. The Patriots now like 21-10 with like 5 minutes left in the game. I saw that. I didn't say that. It was a long time ago. And ooh, 4th down. I might. I was trying to do that. I do this 2 straight times now. Is I wave like in and out. Oh, I thought I broke that. Around 49. I probably still not. For sportsmanship, well, technically it's a video game, so I might just keep throwing. I want to put in Crosby. I want Mason Crosby, and J.T. Scott. J.T. Scott's a punter, 12 overall quarterback. Mason Crosby the kicker. Well, he's 77 overall. And I think Scott's like an 81, obviously for the punter and catcher, but at quarterback, they're both a 12. So their arm probably like a noodle arm. That might be Crosby's first. Seriously, he went out of bounds. He went out of bounds. But that's Crosby's first. I think that's Mason Crosby's the kicker. And that's Mason Crosby's first pass completion in his NFL career because he's a kicker, not a quarterback. I don't know how far he can throw. Can he throw? Oh my goodness, he can throw. This is insane. Let's hurry up here. So we have what? Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love, and now Mason Crosby's a 3 quarter. This is insane. Can he do his first career on passing touchdown? Oh, he had it. Oh my God, it's out of bounds. Let's throw it mesh. So yeah, his first completed pass in an NFL career. I assumed that guy was ever quarterback because he's a kicker. Looking for his first career passing touchdown because obviously. Here we go. To Jones. He's open. He's open. Touchdown. Mason Crosby's first career passing touchdown. I assume because he's a kicker, not a quarterback. My goodness. Second receiving touchdown for Jones. Oh, but I think he did look out. Even if there wasn't under 2 minutes left, it still would be a boot. He looked in. Challenge the NFL Shield. Receiver had possession last year. What the NFL Shield was, it was the 100 logo, but last year was the 100th year of the NFL. This year, obviously, it's the 100th 1 year now, but they don't have a special logo for it. It's really 101 doesn't really matter. 100 does though, obviously. It's a touchdown. And yeah, touchdown. He looked in though. I believe that voice for the referee, I think it's Cleve Blakeman, the referee of Super Bowl 50, and also when it says, well, it's a challenge, and if it was the NFL, it would say challenge at the top, NFL shield, and then it would say fumble, spot a ball, or receiver had possession. There it's a receiver had possession. But for the team, it would, I think, said, if it was us, it would have had the Green Bay Packers logo, and then below that, I think it would have said Green Bay. If it was the Vikings, it would have been the Vikings logo, and it would have said Minnesota. And it's 64-10. 4 plays, 51 yards, 40 seconds long. Let's try the onside. I want to practice my onside. Against the computer, if you're onside, there's always a hand team out there. J.K. Scott's tipped in this, remember. This is way too short. It's really hard to get it. I mean, you can get it like that, but you have to throw 10 yards, or the receiving team has to touch it first. But I'm not sure if you accept it, you'd have to 44. If you at your own 44, at your own 44, there's something wrong with that. No, it's not your own. This is our 44. Okay. But you would think. I mean, I thought there it would like you didn't say you want to retake it 5 yards back, so you take it from the 30, or you could say you want the ball decline and you did it where the receiving team touched it, or I think you can accept it and you get 5 yard penalty from where the receiving team touched the ball, or intercept it, or it would be, basically it would be decline it and you did it where the receiving team touched it. Accept it, you did a 5 yards back and it re-hit, but obviously something like there, you want to do that. You would decline it and did it where the receiving team touched it, or be 5 yards up from where the receiving team touched it. Then that's how it's supposed to be. But here, Crosby's still in the game. This is insane. Here we go. Here's Jones and a long pass. God, this is insane. This isn't just insane. I think we scored I think this is the quarter we scored the most points. The third quarter we only scored 8 points. It's 71-10 with 22 seconds to go. I think for reasons I'm gonna just sim the rest of the game. Well, I have to. But I don't. Let's just. And the game's over. This is insane. 71-10. Well, this year there's no preseason football. Look at that. So the takeaway is, well, it was 1-0 in Minnesota, but now it was 1-1 because we got the interceptions. I mean, look at that. They had, my goodness. Fantastic, my goodness. Rodgers 266 yards, 4 touchdowns. Cousins with only 180 yards, 0 touchdowns. Jones 9 carries, 110 yards. Cut. Adams 10 receptions, 294 yards. Chandler 2 receptions, 47 yards. But for the passes, I mean, look at this. Cousins, Crosby 4 for 6 with 131 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Love went 4 for 5 with 113 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Cousins with 19 for 35, so 180 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Rodgers went 10 for 15, 266 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. That led to their only touchdown. Then Pitt sits, and then they got a field goal, and then the Pitt sits, and then extra point, obviously. But we won by 61 at 71-10. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Yeah, but probably the games like week 2 and 3, hopefully we win both, but we might lose one because I mean, I might do this in the hole, but usually it's not this much of a blowout when I do the moments. Obviously, last year Last year, obviously, in season 1 and 2, we went 16-0 in the regular season and 3-0 in the postseason. So total, we went 19-0 season 1 and 2, and then we stopped after season 2. So yeah. That's insane. Episode 2, I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it will be Week 4 against the Falcons at 15 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday Night Football. And it's at home, I believe. I think it's at home, because I think it would go away, home, I think. Yeah, I think it's definitely Monday Night Football, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. I believe it's at home. But I know it's Monday Night Football, and I know it's at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and I know it's against the Falcons. I'm like 90% sure it's at home. Another time I close the no board to just episode the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know I'm gonna see you in episode number 2 of his Green Bay Packers. And you know I'm gonna see you in episode number 2 of his Green Bay Packers Madden 21 franchise series. See you in episode number 2 and eat on a bacon and go Packers.